So first of all, congratulations on the series, and I have to say, I love that she's not your stereotypical princess. That's what really got towards me. So Josh, let's talk about you first. Like, how did you, when steering away, like she's not your kick-ass princess, but she's flawed and she's realistic. So can you talk a bit about having that aspect of the show?
Yeah, it was so important to us because there's 1,000 fantasy movies and TV shows and books, and everyone's grown up with Disney princesses and all that. And we felt like if we don't do something different and real, it's not worth doing. And so like we and our writers poured our real lives into Princess Bean, and it's really like, it's what we like is she's a realistic 19-year-old young woman facing the world for the first time. But she's in this patriarchal kingdom. She'll never be allowed to rule. A demon has been sent to possess her, turn her to the dark side, and she meets an elf. And so like that begins their journey.
Okay. And Abby, I heard as well that you contributed in making sure that the voice was as feminist, and that's what people are going to like about the show. So can you talk about that?
Sure. Wow. I guess, yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Just when I would come in, but that wasn't like my, yeah, when I...
It wasn't, Abby didn't come in to say, maybe it's a feminist thing, but it just comes from Abby. Because like when we wrote the character, say it's a realistic 19-year-old girl, and like a lot of us, like we drank too much, blah, blah, blah. But when Abby came in, then, and when Eric came in, they start to inform the characters, so we start writing to them as well. But it was really important that she be the character in the show who sort of calls BS on the world and says, I want to find my own way, not what my dad says, not what wizards say, not what the legends say. I'm going to find my own way. And in that way, it's both feminist, but it's also wide-reaching about being young in the world. It's like, you go into the world and find your own way, and it's your friends who help, and that's kind of the lesson.
Yeah, and they were so open to like any collaboration or any input, like so improvising about how I felt like she would really say it, or you know, adding to any scenario that felt like it would be like pushing it in that direction.
Yeah, because they'll say like, I don't know that my character would say this. What if she said that? It's like, we're like, that's brilliant. And so after we do 2 takes as written, and then we say, do it as you feel, as it comes out of your head. And a lot of times that's the best stuff.
How did you identify with your character?
Yeah, I mean, I love her. I love that she's I love that she's trying to figure herself out and needs to leave home. And I love that that Lucy and Elfo provide these opposite influences, but then they all change each other. Like Lucy finds a soft spot, Elfo kind of gets bad a little.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just showing everybody can change. It's also kind of about finding your tribe, and I really related to her. I like how flawed she is, and I like how it is so serialized, and there is such growth.
There is, and that's different than like The Simpsons or Futurama, which resets every episode. We're telling a deep running story of Bean and Lucy and Elfo, so you follow them as they grow up and go into the world, and they're deep arcs, and there's also mysteries as well hidden within the show.
Yeah, that's what I liked most about it. It's got that little influence. Can you talk a bit about the personal demon, your role that you're voicing? I kind of like that.
I have a lot of demons inside of me. I'm a sociopath, so it was a great role for me. No, he's a really fun character because he gets to be a smart aleck and an instigator, as am I. So it was fun.
And lastly, if you guys had a personal demon and Elfo in real life, who would you identify with more?
The demon. The demon is the pure id. Yeah.
I feel that way too. I feel like that's unfortunately like where I go more, right?
Yeah.
I like to think I'm a demon, but I come across as an Elfo. I'm stuck as Elfo.
Resigned.
Yes, resigned to Elfo.
Thank you so much for chatting
Thank
with
you.
us.
So
I'm
much.
wishing you
Nice
all
to
the
meet you.
best.
Appreciate it. Thanks.